Welcome into high school basketball here on TV, Fox Valley TV 17. We're here at Plano High School for this matchup between the Plano Lady Reapers and the Somonauk Lady Bobcats. The Bobcats come into this matchup 7-5 overall, a 3-2 record in the Little Ten Conference. The Plano Reapers, pretty good season so far for them as they come in overall 8-4, 5-1 in the I-8, and winners of their last 4 ball games. Now tonight's matchup down in the post is going to be a good one for Somonauk. Allison Humes, a senior, averaging 11 points a game so far this year and 4.5 blocks per game as well. She is a big-time post player, and she'll match up with Clarissa Martinez, junior for the Bobcats, as they are introducing the Somonauk Bobcats starting lineup. As you see, that's number 24, Emily Clark. She's a senior. 3 seniors in the starting lineups. Caitlin Pelusi, also another starting guard for Somonauk's head coach Eric Roberts. And number 25 also out there, a junior. That's Natalie Rabe. And there is Allison Humes, as you see, 6 foot tall, and she is every bit of that 6 feet as they have her listed at. A good player down in the post. And now for the Plano Reapers starting lineup. As we said, Plano 8-4 overall, coming off 4 wins in a row. Against Seneca, they won by 6, 40-34. Over Coal City, a squeaker there, 45-42. The Lady Reapers beat Westmont 42-31, and then coming off their biggest win, a 26-point win over Dwight, 59-33. Let's meet the Lady Reapers. Number 1, Tamira Ellis, a sophomore, starting here for the Lady Reapers. And head coach Mario Serra. Tashay Miles, a senior. Albonia Hoti also in the starting lineup. Hoti only a sophomore. Shazay Jackson starting as well. And then the girl we mentioned before, Clarissa Martinez, a junior. And an interesting stat here is she averages 6 blocks per game early on this young season. So 33 for Plano, 42 for Somonauk. That's the matchup for tonight. Just about underway, 8 minutes on the clock in this first period. Cross-conference matchup. These two towns separated by only about 13 miles, a Route 34 rivalry. So it's going to be Humes and Martinez on the jump. Fox Valley TV's high school basketball on your airwaves. Humes listed at 6 foot. You can see Martinez maybe an inch or 2 taller as the ball goes up. It's won by Humes, tapped into the backcourt. Somonauk with possession of it now. That's Rabe with it. A little shot from the elbow is nothing but net. And Natalie Rabe gets the Bobcats on the board, 2-0. Hoti gets it back up top to Miles. Miles out at the corner, trying to get it inside. It's knocked back over to Hoti through her hands and out of bounds. Turnover back to Somonauk. Pelusi set to inbound. Ashley Kowal with it, bringing it up court, guarded by Miles. Humes left wide open for 3. Can't find it. A little too strong, brought down by Martinez. Plano coming back the other way, right to left with it. Hoti in the corner, swings it back over to Miles. Trying to get an open shot of the Reapers is Ellis with it in the corner to Hoti. And a nice, tempting to find Martinez inside, nowhere to go with it. Somonauk comes up with it back the other way. Humes, inside pass, nice pass there, and there's her first block of many that will come tonight for Clarissa Martinez. Oh, they called a foul. It looked like a clean block to me there. So Kowal to the line for 2 shots. Somonauk leading 2-0 here. 6:36 to go first quarter. First free throw off. Second one no good and brought down by Martinez. She throws it away. Ball knocked around. Martinez comes down with it. Plano looking to push. Hody in the open court with a layup up and good. Albania Hody with Plano's first basket there. 2-2. Clark with it up top. She's their three-point specialist, though. You don't want to leave her open from beyond the arc. Humes up top with it. There's Clark, and that one a little bit short. Brought down Martinez, looking to outlet, trying to find Jackson, and Zate Jackson has the ball knocked down and stolen away for the Bobcats. Emily Clark now with it. Clark nearly had that one knocked away. Looking inside to Humes. Humes finds it, goes up with the left, short, brought down by Martinez. Clarissa Martinez already with 3 rebounds in this ball game. 2-2, 5:34 first quarter. Plano and Somonauk here from Plano High School. Tashay Miles up top, finds Hody in the corner. Martinez, too strong this time off the glass, brought down that time by the Bobcats, Natalie Rabe. Caitlin Pelusi out top to Clark, to Rabe. Rabe left wide open, wanted to shoot it, but chooses otherwise. There's Clark, wide open for 3, and she's going to knock that down all night if you give her that kind of room. Emily Clark stretches the Bobcat lead to 3 points, 5-2. Tashay Miles gets off a jumper, gets the roll, and knocks it down. Plano trails only by 1 now, 5-4 Somonauk. Tashay Miles, their first basket on the night. Clark into the corner. No good that time, but Emily Clark fighting for the rebound. Couple girls hit the floor. It's Albania Hody with a nice hustle play. Gets it up to Zate Jackson, and Zate Jackson lays it in, and Plano takes their first lead of the night, 6-5. Pelusi struggles with it there. Gets it over the midcourt line to Emily Clark. Clark backs it out, slows down the play here a little bit. Martinez guarding her. Humes off the screen and knocks down the 12-foot jumper. Allison Humes' first points on the night, 7-6 Somonauk. 3:48 to go, first quarter. Hody back to Miles. In the corner for 3, nothing but air. That ball kicked around a little bit, brought down by Somonauk. Zate Jackson was feeling that one, but nothing for her on that attempt. So it's going to be Plano Lady Reapers basketball and inbounding underneath Somonauk's basket into Martinez. Martinez again too strong, can't get it to go. And the Bobcats looking to press it now. Ashley Kowal with the bucket there. That's her first points on the night. 9-6 now, Somonauk with the lead. Hody looking for Martinez. Martinez swings it out to Miles. Back to Hody at the corner. Inside to Martinez, and Martinez is fouled. Going to be Kowal drawing that foul. Kowal listed as the shortest player on the Somonauk Bobcats team, and somehow she found herself guarding the tallest girl on the court. So I'd say that's a good foul. Somonauk played well so far as far as the foul department. That's their first team foul. Plano with 2. And push on Plano's Tashay Miles. That's her first foul. Coming out of the game now, Albania Hody checking in for the Lady Reapers is number 13, Jewel Hupe. 3 minutes left first quarter. Somonauk holding on to a 3-point advantage at 9-6. And Allison Humes drives the lane. Nice pass, knocked away by Clarissa Martinez. That is block number 1. They took the first one away from her, called a foul, but there is number 1. As we said, she averages 6.5 blocks per game. 9-6 Somonauk, under 3 minutes first quarter. Pelusi looking to inbound, gets it into Clark. Now Pelusi finds Emily Clark for 3. This time just a bit too strong. Rebounded by the Bobcats, up and good. Natalie Rabe with the bucket. That's 3 and 4 for her now. 11-6. Somonauk leading Plano here on Plano's home court. And that one draws back iron, and it hits the support of the backboard. So that one is going to be out of bounds to Shea Miles on that attempt. It's going to be Somonauk basketball inbounding under their own hoop here. Pelusi gets it inbounds. Pelusi now trapped, trying to get someone to help her out. It's Emily Clark with it, and that is going to be a timeout. Coach Eric Roberts didn't think his team was going to get it over the half-court line in time, so he takes a timeout, and they're going to talk about it here. Not too many bad things to say in that huddle, though. Somonauk holding on to an 11-6 lead as we've got 2 minutes, 12 seconds left first quarter. Leading the way for the Bobcats, Natalie Rabe, 12 points. Plano, 6 points so far, spread around. Shea Miles, Tay Jackson, and Albania Hody, all with buckets. Foul situation, Somonauk, only one team foul so far, and that one was on Ashley Kawall. Coming out of the timeout, 2 minutes, 12 seconds left first quarter. Somonauk, a 5-point lead, 11-6, but it's going to be Somonauk basketball. Allison Humes set to inbound this one, left forecourt. Humes gets it in this time. Back to her. Clark, left wing, guarded by Martinez. As Kawall comes up with that errant pass. Finds Pelusi, and she's kind of knocking it around. Clark looking for Humes inside. Humes with a nice pass. Wide open is Emily Clark. Can't get that one to go. Rebound Humes goes up with the left, too strong. Rebound now Martinez for Plano, and back the Reapers come. Ellis with it, making a crossover move on Emily Clark. Ellis up top to Miles. Back to Ellis to Miles. Miles thought about a shot. Ellis did too. But they keep passing it around the perimeter, trying to get Martinez in some position inside. This time, Ellis puts up a shot, no good, but brought back down by the Lady Reapers. Ellis to Johnson, into Martinez. Martinez can't get that one to go, but rebounded that time by Hupe. She puts it up and draws the foul. So heading to the line for the Plano Lady Reapers is Jewel Hupe. Jewel Hupe. Pelusi on the foul there for the Bobcats. First free throw up, and no good. Abigail Weissmiller coming into the game as Caitlin Pelusi will take a seat. Weissmiller, 5'7", senior forward. Hoop's second free throw, too strong, brought down by Allison Humes. Nice job boxing out the taller Clarissa Martinez there. So here comes Emily Clark with it across the half-court line. Crossover dribble, wants to shoot it. They're giving her space out there. Rabe in the corner to Clark now. Kawall finds Clark. Again, she had a little bit of space there. Clark driving, dishing, gets it back. Humes can't handle it, but they say knocked away that time by Zatay Jackson. So 35.6 seconds left. Somonauk Lady Bobcats holding on to a 5-point lead, 11-6. Nice play drawn up there. Can't handle it, though, and that one is up and no good as Weissmiller gets her first shot off. Coming back the other way now with it is Plano. Ellis almost walked with it there. Gets it over to Jackson for three. No good. Zatay Jackson, but Plano able to keep possession. Jackson inside to Martinez, out to Ellis. Nice ball movement there as Ellis can't find the twine, but Zatay Jackson with a hustle rebound. She puts it back up and cuts the deficit now to 3, 11-8. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. As we said, the Somonauk Lady Bobcats leading this ball game 11-8. As we'll step aside here on Fox Valley TV. We'll come right back. We'll have the second quarter for you here. Again, you're watching high school basketball on Fox Valley TV.
Big dreams and good grades aren't enough to get into college. There are actual steps you need to take. Finding someone who can help is the first and most important. For the next steps, go to knowhowtogo.org.
I remember how much you said you liked wine. Oh.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Welcome back into Fox Valley TV's coverage of high school basketball. We're here at Plano High School where the Somonauk Lady Bobcats lead the Lady Reapers 11-8, just underway second quarter. As we see a nasty crossover move there from Ashley Kwall. She has got 2 points for the Lady Bobcats here. Now Emily Clark with it. Also, Clark actually has a three. She's driving to the bucket with her right hand. Can't get it up, but gets it over to Humes. Humes to Pelusi. Driving in is Kwall, dishing out Clark for three. That is her shot this time. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Shea Ellis, and Ellis looking to push for the Lady Reapers. To Shea Miles, back over to Ellis, to Miles. In the corner to Jackson. Miles with a nice stutter step there, out top, and that bucket is, the bank is open for Tashay Miles, her third and fourth points of the night, and Plano now trails only by one, 11-10, and here comes the little bit of a press defense here for the Reapers, and it pays off. Oh, almost pays off, I should say, as Jewel Hoop nearly stepped in front of the pass there, but she couldn't handle it and it went out of bounds. Gonna stay with the Lady Bobcats. Weissmiller with it up top. Driving and stolen away as Jewel Hoop coming up big defensively here, and possession arrow in favor of the Lady Reapers. So that time it's gonna be a turnover. So Plano now trailing only by one, 6:50 to go, second quarter. Ellis now gets it over to Miles. And Zatay Jackson couldn't handle it, and it's going to be coming back the other way now. Checking back in, Albania Hody and Clarissa Martinez, excuse me. Taking a seat to Shea Ellis, and also 24, that's Akila Johnson. Oh, pressure again from the Lady Reapers, this time standing with it backcourt. Kwall finds Clark. Clark trying to get it over the half-court line and does to Allison Humes. Humes in the corner this time to Kwall. Pelusi to Humes. Humes fades away with the left, can't get it to go. Martinez comes down with the rebound, has it knocked around, but it's going to stay with the Lady Reapers. Shea Miles over to Hoop, and ball kicked around. Nice save there. And Hoop is going to launch a three. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Dribbled it off of her own foot. Jackson to Martinez. And that is up and good. And Clarissa Martinez, the Lady Reapers' leading scorer, held scoreless in the first quarter, finally gets on the board. And that also gives the Lady Reapers a lead at 12-11. Hume to Pelusi. And Caitlin Pelusi knocks down a 6-foot jumper. Her first points on the game. 13-12, Somonauk still leading. Jackson, long swing pass over here to Miles. Up top to Alban Yehudi. In the corner is Hope. Yehudi tried to get it inside to Martinez, but could not get enough on that pass. It's turned over back to the Lady Bobcats. A little bit of a wild pass there. Pelusi trying to get it in. She may have walked with it, but no call. Clark with it now in the corner. Humes with a nice move there to find herself open. She lays it up and in over the outstretched hand of Clarissa Martinez. Allison Humes, 4 points now on the night. 15-12. Somonauk leading, and Somonauk comes up with another turnover. It's Humes. Plano looking a little lethargic here. Clark finds herself open. She might come up with a shot. No. Now she's going to shoot it is Emily Clark. That one too strong, brought down by Martinez. Martinez to Miles. Miles with a crossover, driving in. A wild shot, no good, but that time rebounded Martinez, and she puts it up, draws the foul, so she'll be heading to the line. Clarissa Martinez. Abigail Weissmiller, the foul for the Lady Bobcats. That's her first, third-team foul. Martinez just over a 50% free throw shooter. Nails the first. Give her 3 now for the night. 15-13, Somonauk leading. Nothing but net on the second. That's 100%, 2 for 2. 4 points now for Clarissa Martinez, and the deficit is only 1. Somonauk leading with the ball. Natalie Rabe finds Allison Humes, cuts to the basket, tries to get it back to Rabe, but she wasn't ready for it. Knocked away by the outstretched hand there of Tashay Ellis. So Rabe set to inbound. Finds Humes. Humes is left-handed, goes up, and oh wow, that's a touchy call there as Martinez picks up her second foul. 4:03 to go, 15-14. Lady Bobcats leading the Lady Reapers here from Plano High School. First game of our doubleheader. We'll have the boys varsity coming up right after this as Humes misses on the first free throw. Not like her, as Allison Humes, in fact, an 82% free throw shooter, by far the best of any player on the court. Can't get the second one to go either, and Plano pushing it now. Zate Jackson to the hole and hits the side of the backboard there, but drew a foul, I think. Yes, in fact, she did. A foul on 25. That's Natalie Rabe. First foul for Rabe, 4th on the Bobcats. So Jackson goes to the line with a chance to give the Lady Reapers the lead. First one, nothing but net. Jackson, a 45. Well, we'll give her 46, round up. 46% free throw shooter on the year. First one tied the game at 15. Second one in and out. Humes comes down with the rebound for Somonauk. Long pass corralled by 2 Lady Bobcats there. Back to Humes. Humes has got Jackson on her. Weissmiller with a nice up and under move, but can't get it to go. Rebound Ellis coming back the other way now for Plano. Tie game, 15-15, 3.5 minutes to go first half. Ellis, Albanyahoti with a high arcing shot. Can't get that one to go. Rebound, Allison Humes. 3:10 to go first half. Tie ball game here from Plano High School as Allison Humes trying to shake away a defender and draws a foul. Zate Jackson's first foul. Jackson with 4 points so far on the night, taking a seat. Albanyahoti. Checking in for the Lady Reapers is number 10, Jordan Edwards, a junior. Somonauk inbounds it. K-Wall with it, trying to shake off the defender. 34's Weissmiller. Likes that up and under move. Humes now on a drive, a fade with the left hand. No good. Rebound Plano. Miles back the other way with it. Little hesitation move. She goes up, too strong. No good. Rebound Abigail Weissmiller and the Bobcats coming back the other way now. Rabe with it. Hands it off to Weissmiller. A three-point field goal up and good from Caitlin Pelusi. Bank shot. And that stretches the Bobcat lead now. Oh, they only gave her 2 on that one. It must have had a foot on the line, so stretches that lead only to 2. Back down here, the other end. Plano misses on their own 3. Ellis with the attempt, and Somonauk coming back the other way. A wide open pass into the post, and Ashley K-Wall can't get it to go, but Natalie Rabe rebounds it. She puts it up no good. Coming back now, Plano with it. Tashay Miles in the corner to Zate Jackson, to a nice post attempt there from Lauren Chernick, but she can't get that one to go. And 17-15, 1:51 to go, first half here from Plano High School. As Chernick will take a seat. Jackson, Miles in the front court. Edwards and Hope with Martinez in the backcourt, and now it's one-on-one. And nearly walked with it did Kayla Brew, but she's able to pass it off now. Emily Clark with it. Clark trying to get to the bucket here. Picks up a screen from Brew. And Martinez knocks it away. In comes Zate Jackson with the turnover. Finds Martinez down low, and Martinez gets her own board and puts it up and in. Clarissa Martinez, 6 points now in the ball game. 17-17, a tie ball game. Humes with a nice touch pass there to Kayla Brew, but Brew can't get that one to go. Shows the savvy of a senior player there. Allison Humes with a nice pass. And as Brew is fouled, so she's going to head to the line. And that's the 3rd foul on Clarissa Martinez in this first half. So probably going to see her take a seat after this free throw. First free throw, no good from Brew. And there goes Martinez to the bench. In comes Johnson, but before that second free throw, we're going to have a timeout on the floor as Coach Eric Roberts calls timeout. Pretty good ball game so far as we've got a tie score, 17-17. Scoring's been spread around, 6 for Martinez for Plano, 4 for Tashay Miles. Zate Jackson, 4 points. Albanyahoti, 2 points of her own. For the Lady Bobcats, Allison Humes, 4. Emily Clark, 3. Ashley K-Wall, 2. Caitlin Pelusi, 4. And Natalie Rabe, 4 points. It's been spread around for just about everybody. Nobody really dominating the ball game. But again, as we highlighted in the pregame, that matchup between Allison Humes and Clarissa Martinez so far has been pretty even. Martinez leading the way in points as well as rebounds, but she is leading the way as far as fouls go. So that is a troublesome statistic for Clarissa Martinez, as she has taken her first break of the ball game with 3 early fouls. Again, second quarter action, 17-17. 1 minute, 11 seconds left in this first half. As we come back from that timeout, Caleb Brew is going to attempt the second of 2 free throws. That one up and good as Brew gets her first points of the night, giving the Bobcats an 18-17 lead. Coming up on 1 minute remaining in the first half. Plano moving it around the perimeter here with Jackson, a swing pass all the way to the other side. Plano still working the perimeter, trying to get it inside, but without their star player Martinez, it's kind of tough, so they're going to have to get something from the outside here, and that one stolen away by Caleb Brew and the Somonauk Bobcats. Coming back the other way now with it, Caitlin Pelusi. Pelusi over the half-court line, picks up a screen from Brew, and they're going to get tied up. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Reapers. Scramble for the ball underneath the basket. Plano comes out with it. Humes nearly walked as she approached half court, tries to go behind the back, does, finds Kayla Brew wide open. Kayla Brew up and good. Kayla Brew stretches the Bobcat lead now to 4, 17-21. And that one's up and no good, and we have come to the half here at Plano High School. The Somonauk Lady Bobcats leading this ball game 21-17. Let's recap some of that scoring from the first half. Allison Humes, 4 points. Emily Clark, 3. For the Lady Bobcats, Ashley Kawal, a deuce. Caitlin Pelusi, 4 points. Natalie Rabe, 4 points. Kayla Brew with 3 points, a bucket and a field goal. And as far as the Lady Reapers go, Clarissa Martinez, 6 points. Tashay Miles, 4. Zate Jackson, 4. Albania Hody with 2. But the big number here, 3 fouls for Clarissa Martinez early on in this ball game, and her counterpart down in the post, Allison Humes, has none. So once again, we're at halftime, 20-17. The Lady Bobcats leading the Lady Reapers here from Plano High School. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you. You're watching high school basketball on Fox Valley TV.
Whatever we deny or embrace, for worse or for better, we belong together.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people, connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Back to action here, Plano High School, as Coach Mario Serra and Brad Kuntz talk a little strategy with their Lady Reapers as they trail by only 3 points in this ball game. We're set to get the third quarter underway, but the big story here in this ball game, Clarissa Martinez, 3 fouls in the first half to go along with 6 points and also a couple of blocks. We said earlier she averages 6 blocks per game, only 2 so far. A couple that maybe should have been blocks got ruled as fouls, but nonetheless, 3 fouls in the first half and a 3-point deficit for the Lady Reapers. Somonauk starts this second half with the ball. Natalie Rabe with it to Allison Humes up top to Emily Clark. She's their shooter, and there she goes with a shot, and there's right on cue Clarissa Martinez, another block in this ball game. Plano with it now, trailing by 3, driving to the hole, jump stop move, up and almost good, but doesn't fall. Martinez now just too big down low for Allison Humes as Clarissa Martinez scores. Got 8 now on the ball game, and back the other way quickly comes the Bobcats, and Martinez walked with it there, but they didn't see that one. Tashay Miles with it out top, guarded closely by Emily Clark. Clark looking to get that steal. Ellis, with it far side. Hody back up top now to Miles. Albania Hody looking for Martinez down low, finds her. Martinez just a hair too strong on quite a few of her shot attempts here tonight. So Somonauk with it now in a 1-point lead, 6:45 to go, third quarter. Out top with it is Natalie Rabe to Emily Clark. Again, we said she's the shooter, and again, she cannot get it to go. Plano with the rebound, Zatay Jackson. To Shea Miles. Nice crossover move there from Miles. Stops, 15-foot jumper. Can't get it to go, but draws a foul. Allison Humes. That is her first foul of the game. So heading to the line to Shea Miles. Miles, a 42% free throw shooter on the year through 12 games. Can tie the ball game here. First one, little too long. As Coach Sarah tells her, step up to that line. And second one, short, hit back iron, came out, 0 for 2. So Somonauk, 1-point lead and the ball. 6:18 to go, third quarter. Rabe dribbling, guarded by Hody. Clark with it. Martinez on her. Clark almost traveled with it this time. Nice pivot work there as she's able to get out of trouble. Rabe circling, crossing back left, picks up a screen from Humes. Humes, nice give and go back to Rabe, and she's up and good off left glass. Natalie Rabe, 6 points now on the night, giving Somonauk a 3-point advantage. Hody, nice fake there. She gets the ball over to Miles, back to Hody, to Miles, inside to Martinez. Martinez turns and scores. That's just too easy for Clarissa Martinez. 10 points now, first player to double figures. A nice crossover there by Rabe, kicks it out. Up top now to Clark. Clark looking. A 3-point field goal, no good, brought down by Martinez. Martinez outlooks to Miles. Miles, a little bit of trouble handling it there as Clark puts a body on her. Miles now jump stops to Jackson, and a block foul there. This time drawing the foul is Ashley K-Wall. It's her second. Jewel Hoop into the ball game for Albania Hody. As Zatay Jackson is going to inbound it underneath Plano basket. Martinez just too tall. Once again, 12 now on the night as she's getting closer to her average. Plano with the lead, 23-21. Clark left open, launches the three. She's just been a little bit too strong on just about every 3-point field goal. She made the first one, and that might have given her a false sense of confidence there. She's been firing them up, and coming up empty. Tashay Miles draws a foul here, a tripping foul, and Somonauk's going to inbound under the Plano basket. Looking for Humes. Humes can't get that one to go as it rattled in and out. Coming back now with it, Plano. Tashay Miles, another crossover move. Stops at the free throw line, fires too strong. Brought down now Emily Clark for the Bobcats. Clark with Jackson running right with her. Stops, crosses over. Spin move to Allison Humes. One dribble stop shot, no good. Rebound Martinez. Miles into Jackson. Jackson goes up strong, can't get it to go, and that one is brought down by Rabe of the Somonauk Bobcats. Gets it out to K-Wall. K-Wall to Humes. Humes dribbling and can't get that one to go either with the left hand. Rebounds Zatay Jackson to Tashay Miles. Miles over to Hoop. Back to Miles, into Martinez. Martinez going to draw the foul on the floor. Who's it on? 4-2, that's Allison Humes. That's her second foul now. Coming back into the ball game for the Lady Bobcats, Akila Johnson. And also for Somonauk, sitting down, that was Caitlin Pelusi. It was Weissmiller checking in for the Lady Bobcats. Tamira Ellis with it in the corner. Ellis looking for Martinez, finds her, and Martinez up and good again. As Clarissa Martinez has come alive with 6 points here in the third quarter. Plano now with their biggest lead on the night, 25-22. And on that note, Coach Eric Roberts says, yeah, let's take a timeout and let's figure out what's going on here. They got to do something, maybe a double team on Martinez, but she's had her way here in the third quarter. 6 points for her, and Plano now leads 25-22. Actually, Martinez has 8 points in this third quarter. I was shorting her a bucket there. She's been even better than what I had said. 8 points for her in this third quarter. Just catch and shoot. First half, I mean, she was getting the opportunities, but they were just not falling. And now, a bit of a different story. Plano now holding on to their biggest lead of the night. Third quarter action here on Fox Valley TV. Somonauk's going to be inbounding right down in front of us. Natalie Rabe with a baseball pass, swings it over to Emily Clark. Clark, as we said, their long distance specialist, only 1 bucket so far on the night. Clark gets it out to K-Wall. K-Wall driving and dishing and throws it away. Looking for Allison Humes on that play, just a little too wild. And Plano is going to have a chance to add to that 3-point lead here. Tamira Miles comes down to inbound it. Zate Jackson inbounding for Plano. Finds Hoop, back to Jackson. Over to Johnson. Back to Jackson. Ellis can't handle that one. Just a bit too high and out of reach for Tamira Ellis. And Somonauk's going to come back with it now, trailing by 3. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Humes looking to inbound, finds Clark. Clark hits it up court. Weissmiller to Humes, back to Weissmiller, can't handle it, taken by Johnson. A little touch pass by Martinez to Jackson. Here comes Zate Jackson. Back over to Johnson, to Ellis in the corner. Up to Johnson. Right down in front of us. Jackson looking for Martinez as Allison Humes knocks it away. Emily Clark gets it up to Ashley K-Wall. Too far. K-Wall tried to save it, knocked it right to a Lady Reaper. Akila Johnson with it to Zate Jackson. And it's exactly what they're doing now down in the post to Martinez as they are double teaming her. So now Somonauk comes down with it. Weissmiller up with it, finds a nice pass there to Natalie Rape. Can't get that one to go. And that ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Thought it might have been off of the hands of Clarissa Martinez, but it's not. And it's going to be Plano basketball. Jackson set to inbound, far court. Gets it into Martinez, back to Jackson. To Shea Miles, back to Zate Jackson. To Shea with it. Clark on her in the corner. Hoop goes up with it, has it knocked away by Humes. And Humes, an excellent defensive specialist as well, as she averages just about 2 blocks a ball game. 2.3 blocks a ball game. Martinez can't get that one to go. Brought down Jackson. Zate Jackson stretches the Lady Reapers lead now to 5. And Somonauk dealing with a little bit of pressure here now. Weissmiller with it. Over in the corner to Rabe, looking for Humes. That one knocked away by Zate Jackson. And Plano really playing some tight defense here in this third quarter. They've only given up 2 points to the Lady Bobcats in this third quarter. 6.5 minutes gone. Clark on the drive, has that one blocked by Martinez. K-Wall with a long three-point attempt, and that one is up and good. Ashley K-Wall. 27-25 now. Plano a bit sloppy in their own backcourt, nearly turned it over. And Coach Roberts is going to take a timeout. Well, 27-25, the Lady Reapers with the lead here, third quarter, just about 1 minute to go. And it's been quite a turnaround in this third quarter as the Lady Reapers trailed 17-20 going into this second half and now hold on to a 27-25 lead. And it's been just about all Clarissa Martinez in this third quarter. 8 points for her, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And she has played well despite having 3 fouls entering this second half. She's played smart and she's played hard, and it's showing in the score sheet. 1:09 officially left third quarter. Plano holding on to a 2-point lead. Tate Jackson set to inbound it at half court. Gets it in to Shea Miles. Johnson to Jackson. Back to Johnson to Miles. Here comes Hody up top to get it. Jackson back to Hody. They're swinging it all the way around, trying to find Martinez. They do, and that one can't get that one to go as Allison Humes rebounds it. And nearly threw that one away, threw it right into a trap. And, wow, they're going to call a foul. It was 3-on-2 for Plano, and unfortunately, Albania Hody committed the reach-in foul there. That is her first foul on the evening. 39.3 seconds left, third quarter. Lady Reapers holding on to a 2-point lead. Somonauk looking to inbound it, and that is a 5-second call as Allison Humes could not find a teammate to get that one into. So it's going to be a turnover. Plano inbounding under their own basket, or under the Somonauk basket. Tamira Ellis set to inbounds, finds Clarissa Martinez, back to Ellis, wide open, can't get that one to fall. Boy, she was wide open there, but Somonauk comes back with it now the other way. Humes nearly had it knocked away. Finds Clark for 3. Clark, that one draws nothing but air, and that is out of bounds. Somonauk coach pleading for a deflection, but he's not going to get that one. As we said, Clark made her first 3-point attempt and has been held scoreless ever since. Well, inside 20 seconds now, third quarter. Plano slowly getting it over the half-court line here. Finds Hody in the corner. Hody wanted to get it inside to Johnson. Well, that closed up quickly. Back to Albonia Hody. Inside now Martinez with a drop step, and she is going to be fouled by Allison Humes as Clarissa Martinez going up for the bucket. Martinez leading all scorers, 14 points. Martinez, a 51% free throw shooter, is 3 for 3 from the line tonight. As we said, this has been her quarter. 9 points so far. Second one up and no good, brought down Humes. 3, 2, 1. Humes launches a half quarter, nothing but air, and that is how our third quarter is going to come to a close. 28-25. The Plano Lady Reapers scored 11 points in that third quarter and hold the Lady Bobcats to only 3. But a big-time performance from Clarissa Martinez. 9 points in that third quarter, and the key number, not a single foul, as she had 3 at halftime. So 28-25. We'll step aside for a short break. When we come back, we'll have the conclusion of this basketball game. Once again, the Lady Reapers leading 28-25. You're watching high school basketball on Fox Valley TV.
No, what'd she say?
She said whatever.
No, she says that all the time.
What's that?
Hello? I'm on the phone. Mom, I'm on the phone! Hello? I'm on the phone.
Who's this? It's me. I'm on the phone. Mom.
Oh, you're on the phone.
All right.
Sorry.
Sorry. Anyway.
Who are you talking to? Kelly?
Mom.
All right.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Hi, how are you doing today?
What looks good?
Our special today is shrimp scampi. It's been sitting around for about a week.
Excuse me. What time are you guys leaving? We're gonna rob your house tonight.
Don't you wish there were warnings to protect you from life's risks? With diabetes, there is one. It's called A1C, a simple blood test that helps measure your risk of serious complications. Learn more at diabetesaonc.org.
And welcome back here to Plano High School. Fox Valley Television brings you this final fourth quarter here from Plano High School, Somonauk and Plano. Plano trailed early, but they hold on to a 3-point lead right now as we get this fourth quarter underway. 28-25, Plano with a 3-point lead and possession of the basketball. Tamira Ellis with it to Johnson inside now. Clara Martinez, and she is hounded by 3 Lady Bobcats. They're able to get the pass back out. Actually, Martinez on the bench now. 23 for the Lady Reapers. Lauren Chernick in there. Tamira Ellis with a nice hesitation move over to Johnson. Back out top to Miles. Ellis inside to Chernick. A nice pass out to Albania Hody. Can't get that one to go, just a bit too short, but Hody with a nice hustle play. The steal puts it back up. That one can't go down either, but Somonauk gonna come away with the basketball here. Coming to the bench, Akila Johnson and also Albania Hody. Back into the ball game, Zate Jackson. And there is another 5-second call on the Somonauk Bobcats. They're second in their last 4 possessions, and sloppy inbounding play here. Well, Plano's going to maintain the ball here. Martinez back into the ball game for the Lady Reapers, and that's right where they go this time to Clarissa Martinez, and another bucket for her, and she thought she was fouled on that play. 17 points now for Martinez. Oh, an errant bounce there for the Lady Bobcats, Ashley K-Wall, and they call her for carrying. She's the shortest player on the floor. You know, sometimes the ball bounces a little higher, but unfortunately they called her for the penalty there. Back, the ball goes to the Lady Reapers, leading by 5. Nice drive there from Miles. Can't get it to go. Rebound Martinez, tapped around, and it's going to be off of Clarissa Martinez, out of bounds, back to the Lady Bobcats. Allison Humes set to inbound this basketball, trailing by 5. Humes looking to break the press, gets it up to K-Wall, and K-Wall draws the foul, this time a little bit too tight a coverage from Tamira Ellis. Tashay Miles that time. 6:25 to go, fourth quarter. Lady Reapers up by 5. Humes inbounds it. We're going to have another foul under the basket this time. That's Jewel Hupe with the foul. Hoopy. I've heard that PA announcer say 3 different things. Pelusi has it stolen away. They're going to call a jump foul. But nice hustle there from Tashay Miles. Get her hands on that basketball. Possession arrow in favor of Somonauk, though, so they maintain possession. Humes gets it inbound to Rabe, and Rabe throws it away. Possession back to Plano. Tashay Miles with the ball, inbounded from Zate Jackson. Miles, a little crossover move there, stops. Ellis almost lost it. Tamira Ellis dribbling and going up. Short, no good. Brought down by the Lady Bobcats, but turned over there. Kayla Brew with a ill-advised pass, corralled by Tashay Miles. Tamira Ellis finds herself wide open. Inbounding to Martinez. Martinez can't get that one to go. Gets her own rebound, this time short. Gets another rebound, and just too tall is Clarissa Martinez, and she scores again. Give her 19 now on the night. Kayla Brew helping to break the press. Ashley K. Wall looking for Allison Humes, and Humes didn't like that pass there from K. Wall. And Somonauk is struggling here in this fourth quarter, trailing now by 7 points, and they are going to take a timeout. 5:21 to go, fourth quarter. Plano with their biggest lead on the night, 7 points. Recapping some of the scoring, well, the second half, it's been all one girl, Clarissa Martinez for the Plano Reapers, and she's managed to keep herself out of foul trouble in this second half as she went into the second half with 3 fouls. But not one yet, and she has scored 13 points so far in this third and fourth quarter, and all the offense Plano's needed so far. So they lead 32-25. So far, the Somonauk Lady Bobcats have only been able to muster up 3 second-half points as we've got 2.5 minutes gone by, fourth quarter. Plano trying to break the press here, able to Martinez, to Ellis, and Ellis shuffled her feet there. She was not quite sure if she wanted to shoot it or pass it, but that draws the turnover. So Somonauk going to try and build off this, cutting that deficit down. Humes looking to inbound, gets it in. Clark, and 2 Lady Bobcats converge there, and neither one of them could come up with it, and that's another turnover. Pelusi and K-Wall both went for it, and neither one of them came up with it. 5:07 left, fourth quarter. Plano looking to stretch that 7-point lead. Martinez had that turnaround if she wanted it. Chose to pass it out. Tamira Ellis crosses over left to right. Humes this time steals it away from Martinez. Humes struggling with her dribble, wants a foul, not going to get it. And, well, maybe there's a makeup call there as they call a palming violation there on Tashay Miles. Quite a few turnovers here in this fourth quarter. Oh, Humes looking to inbound, gets it in this time to K-Wall. K-Wall, a good idea on the pass, just couldn't get enough on it as it was knocked away by Tashay Miles. But stays down here with the Lady Bobcats. Hume looking to inbound. Looking, gets it in to Ray, back to Hume, and Allison Hume knocks down the 15-foot jumper. Her first points of the second half. A nice running jumper, too strong, brought down Ashley K-Wall. K-Wall with a long pass finds Natalie Rabe. Rabe finds Hume. Hume finds herself wide open at the top. Nice pass back to K-Wall. K-Wall drives up, puts it in with the right hand. And Ashley K-Wall, 7 points now in the ball game, cuts that deficit down to 3, 32-29 Plano. Nice running pass there into Martinez, and Martinez scores again. Give her 21 points on the night. 34-29, the Lady Reapers leading the Somonauk Lady Bobcats here from Plano High School. 3:53 to go, fourth quarter on Fox Valley TV. Benjamin Andrew on the call here. Of course, we wouldn't be able to bring you this broadcast without our wonderful staff members. Jim McGarrah on the directing end of things, Don Oughton and Jerry Rung on the cameras, and of course, our fine producer, Mike Reynolds. But back to live action here, 34-29. Lady Reapers fought tooth and nail to get back into this ball game after that first quarter. Then when they trailed, and they even trailed at halftime, 20-17. But right now, they lead by 5, 34-29 on the strength of one heck of a second half from Clarissa Martinez. 15 points in this second half. 7 field goals, 1 free throw, and she's got her Lady Reapers in position to take this ball game home, and Somonauk just can't stop turning the ball over here in this second half. So Tashay Miles set to inbound, gets it into Tamira Ellis, back to Miles. Ashley K-Wall on her. Miles trying to get it into Martinez. She does. Martinez this time not even close on that one. And wow, what a nice defensive play there. Can't get it to go as Miles and Jackson both had a shot at it. Neither one gets it to go, but Jackson is going to head to the free throw line here, leading by 5. 3:30 to go, fourth quarter. Emily Clark draws the foul that time for the Lady Bobcats. I believe that's her first foul on the night. Now Jackson at the line, a 46% free throw shooter. First one rattles up and goes down. 6 points. Actually, they've got her down for 8 points. Does the scoreboard up there? Second one no good, tipped out, and it's going to be kept possession here for Plano. Jackson gets it to Ellis. Tamira Ellis with it now, finds Albania Hody on the wing. Nearly turned over, hitting the deck was Ashley K-Wall, and Clarissa Martinez can't get that one to go. Now fighting for it, takes it right away from Allison Humes, and Martinez is just too tall down there. Struggling to get the ball to go in, but she's got to have at least 15 rebounds here tonight. Allison Hume with it now. Hume stops, has it knocked away, looking for the ball back as Tate Jackson hits the floor, trying to keep possession alive for Plano, and Martinez says, get that one out of here. Caitlin Pelusi. Martinez now with 4 blocks on the night, getting closer to her average of 6. 35-29, Plano leading. The Lady Bobcats here, 2:46 to go, fourth quarter. Pelusi comes to the bench with a little bit of a smirk on her face. Not quite sure what she was thinking trying to take it up against Clarissa Martinez in the post. Emily Clark with it, dribbling right. Trying to shake off Martinez, finds K-Wall, a nice little play there, and Allison Rabe can't get that three-pointer to go, and K-Wall falls on the loose ball. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Somonauk, so they'll hang on to it down here, far left end. If Somonauk ever needed a bucket, this would be the possession. Trailing by 6, 2:23 to go. K-Wall with the fadeaway, knocks it down, and Ashley K-Wall, 9 points now on the night. Miles hands it off to Ellis. Ellis has the lane if she wants it. Finds Martinez. Martinez swings it over to Miles, to Jackson. Jackson looking to drive, pulls up, finds Ellis. Ellis has the lane, takes it, goes up, and oh, can't get that one to go, but what a nice drive there from Tamira Ellis as she is going to find herself at the line. A chance to get herself her first points on the night. Ellis, 58.8% from the line. First one, nothing but net. Ellis on the board. Stretches the lead to 5. Pelusi checking back in. She'll sub for Abigail Weissmiller. Tamira Ellis looking to stretch that lead now to 6 with 1:52 left, fourth quarter. Second one, nothing but net. 2 for 2 for Tamira Ellis. Somonauk able to get the ball inbounds. It's Rabe with it now. Rabe wanted to shoot the 3, but decides against it. K-Wall in the corner looking for Humes. Allison Humes throws her hands up, says, I didn't touch it. Out of bounds, stays right here with Somonauk. Humes looking to inbound. Looking. Gets it into Rabe. Rabe with a three, no good. Natalie Rabe can't get it to go. And Clark fires up a three. That one no good. Jump ball. Man, this time possession arrow in favor of Plano. Checking back in now, Abigail Weissmiller, as she will sub for Natalie Rabe. Oh, look at this full court pass from Jackson to Miles, and Maul kicked around, and they're going to call traveling on Emily Clark. She hit the deck and slid with the basketball. 1:25 to go, fourth quarter, 37-31. Plano holding on to a 6-point lead. Somonauk only able to turn the ball over, it seems, in this fourth quarter. They've struggled. Miles double teamed, nearly stolen by Caitlin Pelusi, but Ellis able to corral it. Nice crossover move, dribbles, drive, finds Martinez. Martinez couldn't get it to go. She's already got 21 tonight. A couple baskets roll her way, and she might have 35 the way she's been getting to the bucket. Now Humes comes off the screen for three, knocked away, no good, and that ball attempted to be saved there by Weissmiller. Can't get it, and it's going to be Plano basketball. 6-point lead they've got here, 52.7 seconds left, fourth quarter. Ashley K-Wall almost came up with a steal there. She is going to draw the foul. Jewel Hoop checking back into the ball game as she will sub for Akila Johnson. Clark finds Humes on a nice cut, and Allison Humes puts that one up and in. Nice move there. And they've cut it to 4. Clock running, 35 seconds left. Somonauk still in it here. Johnson to... And she called a traveling there as Jackson tried to get that basketball into the post, but ended up walking before she was able to release it, turn it over. So Somonauk's going to have possession here, trailing only by 4 with just about 40 seconds left in this ball game. It's not over yet, folks. We've seen crazier things happen. Somonauk has the ball. No timeouts left. Down by 4. Possession arrow in favor of Plano. So a jump ball will do them no good. You wonder what Coach Roberts is saying inside that huddle. Come on, girls. After all these turnovers in this fourth quarter, we still have a chance to win this ball game. A bucket, a stop, and a bucket, and you're right back in it. Two teams break the huddle. And you got to think they want to probably try and get it to Allison Humes here. She's their leading scorer. She's also been inbounding just about every inbound play. So look for some kind of play for Humes once they get it down the court. Clark breaks the press. Humes, here she comes. Cutting to the basket, calling for the basketball. They get it inside to her. She goes up, she's fouled, count the bucket, and she's gonna have a chance to cut it to a 1-point lead. Allison Humes, tough shot there, nice job. Count it and the foul, 35-37, Somonauk trailing. Humes with a chance to cut the deficit down to 1, and she is the best free throw shooter on the court at 82%, and she's struggled tonight. Somonauk can't get the rebound. Zate Jackson with possession. They got to foul her, and they do. precious seconds ticked away there as a couple of the Lady Bobcats weren't quite sure if they wanted to foul or what did they want to do there, but in fact they do foul her. Zate Jackson heading to the line. Jackson 8 points on the night. As we said, she's a 46% free throw shooter. 2 big free throws here for for Plano. Jackson's first one up and good, and that was the big one there. You make the first, you get a chance at a second. Stretches the lead now to 3. Second one, nothing but net for Jackson, and that makes this ball game pretty much out of reach. 4 points, under 10 seconds. Somonauk scrambling, trying to get something going. K-Wall throws up a prayer, no good. Brought down, rebounded by Hoop, and Hoop is fouled. That should just about wrap it up, folks. 39-35, 2 seconds left on the clock. Plano with the ball and the lead, and a chance to extend that lead. So the story of this ball game, we said going in it was going to be about the matchup between Allison Humes and Clarissa Martinez, and boy, that matchup, it was a great one tonight. Humes played well, but Clarissa Martinez just played a little bit better, especially in that second half. 15 points for Clarissa Martinez in that second half, nearly all of them in the third quarter. She finished with 21 points on the night as Plano comes away with a victory, 39-35. On the other end for the Lady Bobcats, it was Allison Humes leading the way with 8 points. Ashley K-Wall had a pretty nice game as well with 8 points. Caitlin Pelusi played well, 4 points. Natalie Rape with 6, and Kayla Brew chipped in with 3. But once again, the first game of our doubleheader finds the Plano Lady Reapers coming away with a victory, 39-35 over the Somonauk Lady Bobcats. Of course, we'd like to thank our fine crew, Jim McGarrah for directing, cameraman Don Otten, and Jerry Rung. I'm Benjamin Andrew from Plano High School saying thanks for watching, where your final score once again, Plano Lady Reapers 39, Somonauk Lady Bobcats 35.